Quizzy Whizzy, a channel for curious kids and adults. Today we're going to learn lots of fun facts about animals, fish, and birds. Which of these animals runs the fastest? Elephant, lion, cheetah, kangaroo. Elephant, runs at 25 kilometers per hour, slow and not very far because of its huge body. Lion, very fast, but only for short distances. Cheetah runs at an average speed of 112 kilometers per hour and can accelerate to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3 seconds. Kangaroo hops at 70 kilometers per hour, but only for short distances too. The correct answer, cheetah. The cheetah can reach 112 kilometers per hour, but only for a short distance, otherwise it gets tired quickly. It can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3 seconds, faster than many cars. Fun facts about cheetahs. It's a real super cat. Cheetahs belong to the cat family, and when they are babies, they look almost like cute kittens with long legs. Sometimes they miss their prey. If the target makes a sharp turn, the hunt can fail. Cheetahs talk to each other with sounds that are like bird chirps. Imagine a huge cat chirping in the bushes. In some zoos, cheetahs that have trouble adjusting are given a dog friend, so they feel happier and more confident. True friendship. Which of these animals is the biggest on land? Hippo, elephant, giraffe, rhino, Hippo can weigh up to 3 tons. It's big and heavy, but much shorter and smaller than an elephant. An elephant can weigh up to 6 tons and grow as tall as 4 meters. It's the true heavyweight champion of all land animals. A giraffe can grow very, very tall, up to 5.5 meters. But it's much lighter than an elephant, only about a ton or so. A rhino can weigh up to 2.5 tons. Strong and massive, but still not as heavy as the elephant. And the correct answer is the elephant. Elephants are gentle giants. Even though they are so huge, they are very caring and can even feel sad when a member of their herd dies. Their big ears are like air conditioners. They help to cool their blood and keep them from overheating. And their trunk is a real super tool, strong enough to lift a heavy log, but gentle enough to pick up a tiny coin. Elephants are also super smart. They have amazing memories, can recognize themselves in a mirror, and can even paint pictures. And here's the fun part, elephants love to take baths. They splash and play in the water just like kids. After their bath, they roll in the dust. It's their natural sunscreen. And baby elephants suck their trunks just like human babies suck their thumbs. Which animal can turn its head almost 270 degrees? Cat, owl, horse, kangaroo. A cat can turn its head about 180 degrees. Pretty flexible, but not a superhero. The owl is the champion. It can twist its head almost 270 degrees. The secret is in its neck. Owls have 14 neck bones, while humans only have 7. Horses can't twist their heads much. Their heads are heavy, so they usually move their whole body. Kangaroos have short necks, so they can only turn their heads a little. The correct answer is the owl. Owls are true masters of the night. They fly almost silently so they can sneak up on their prey. Their eyes don't move, so they turn their whole head, just like they have superpowers. Most owls are awake at night and can see in the dark so well that no mouse can hide from them. And here's the funny part. When an owl is surprised, it looks like a cartoon character, with those big round eyes and its head twisted around. And in fairy tales, owls are always called wise, but maybe they're just quiet and grumpy looking. Which of these animals cannot fly? Pigeon, penguin, crow, lark. Pigeons are fast and agile flyers. Penguins are amazing swimmers but cannot fly, their wings turned into flippers. They can swim up to 10 kilometers per hour. Crows and larks are regular flying birds. The correct answer is the penguin. Penguins may not fly in the air, but they are the true champions of swimming. They can dive as deep as 500 meters to catch fish. Interesting facts about penguins. Penguins live in very cold places but stay warm thanks to a thick layer of fat and waterproof feathers. Penguin dads take care of the eggs, keeping them warm on their feet under their bellies until they hatch. Penguins eat fish underwater and are great divers. And here's the funny part. Penguins waddle when they walk, like they are dancing. They slide on their bellies across the snow. It's called tobogganing, and it's much faster and more fun than walking. Which animal is the biggest on the planet? African elephant, polar bear, blue whale, giraffe. Elephants can weigh up to 6,000 kilograms. Polar bears weigh around 800 kilograms. Blue whales can weigh up to 200,000 kilograms and grow up to 30 meters long. Giraffes can grow up to 6 meters tall. The correct answer is the blue whale, a true ocean giant. Interesting facts about the blue whale. The blue whale is the largest animal in Earth's history, even bigger than dinosaurs. Its heart is the size of a car. It eats tiny shrimp called krill, up to 4 tons every day. Funny facts. Blue whales sing underwater, and their songs can be heard for hundreds of kilometers. Sometimes blue whales are called floating buses because of their enormous size. Which of these animals lives the longest? Cat, horse, elephant, Galapagos tortoise. Cats usually live up to 15 years, sometimes up to 20. Horses live around 25 to 30 years. Elephants can live up to 60 or 70 years. Galapagos tortoises can live up to 150 years or more, and the oldest known tortoise lived 190 years. The correct answer is the tortoise. Interesting facts about the Galapagos tortoise. It moves very slowly but never rushes anywhere. When it eats leaves or salad, it can make loud crunching sounds. These tortoises are very friendly and curious, sometimes even approach people. They have a thick shell that protects them from predators and strong legs for swimming and climbing over rocks. Which animal can change its color? Chameleon, giraffe, panther, bear. Chameleon is a real master of disguise. It can be green, brown, or even blue. Its skin is like a magic mirror that bounces light in different ways, and it changes color not just to hide but also to show its mood. Giraffe always stays yellow with spots, but every giraffe has its own unique spot pattern, like a fingerprint. Baby giraffes are born with light spots, and they get darker as they grow up. Panther is usually black like the night, but it's really just a leopard or jaguar with extra dark fur. If you look very closely, you can still see its spots hiding under the black. Bear can be brown, white, or even almost golden. Polar bear cubs are born tiny and pink, and their fur turns white later. And the winner is the chameleon, the champion of transformations. Its eyes move in different directions like a cartoon robot, so it can look two ways at once. Its tongue is longer than its whole body and shoots out like a spring to grab food super fast. Sometimes chameleons turn bright yellow when they are happy or dark when they are grumpy. They can even sleep on a branch without falling, holding on like little acrobats. And they love to swing on branches like they are on a playground. Which animal has a pocket for its baby? Horse, kangaroo, panda, tiger. Horse gives birth to foals that can stand and run just a few hours after birth. They are so speedy that they sometimes try to outrun their mom the very next day. Kangaroo is the famous mom with a pocket. Her baby is born teeny tiny, like a little bean, and crawls straight into the pouch. There it lives for months until it's brave enough to peek outside. Panda gives birth to very tiny cubs that weigh less than an apple. Mama panda holds her baby like a stuffed toy and almost never lets it go. Tiger mama usually has several cubs at once. They are born blind and open their eyes only after a few days. She carries them gently in her mouth like kittens and hides them in secret safe spots. And the winner is the kangaroo. Her pocket is a real little house for her baby. Sometimes you can only see a tail or a tiny paw sticking out, like there's a passenger inside. The joey loves to peek out like it's looking through a bus window. When it grows up a bit, mom lets it hop around and then jump back inside. Adult kangaroos can leap huge distances in a single jump and run faster than a human marathon runner. And their tail is like a fifth leg. It helps them keep balance and even push off the ground when they jump. Which animal is the smartest in the ocean? Shark, crab, dolphin, jellyfish. Shark is the true hunter of the ocean. It has an amazing sense of smell and can detect a single drop of blood from far away. But sharks act more on instinct than brainpower, they just need to be fast and great at hunting. Crab may be small, but it's super sneaky. It hides in the sand, runs sideways like a funny little car, and sometimes steals shells from others to build itself a cozy home. Jellyfish is as simple as wobbly jelly. It doesn't even have a brain, it just floats along with the current like a little parachute and can glow in the dark to scare away predators or lure food closer. That's right, the correct answer is the dolphin. And dolphin is the real brain of the ocean. Dolphins talk to each other, and each one has its own special whistle name, like a personal ringtone. They can recognize themselves in a mirror just like people, invent new games, and even play tricks on one another. Dolphins help sick or tired friends stay at the surface, and sometimes they even rescue humans. They love to play with bubbles, spin around like underwater acrobats, and leap so high that the splashes can reach the shore. Scientists say dolphins share knowledge with each other, just like we share secrets. Which animal sleeps upside down? Cat, monkey, bat, penguin. Cat is the champion of sleep. It can nap almost all day, only waking up sometimes to eat or play. It loves to curl up into a little ball or stretch out in the sun like a fluffy sausage. Monkey often sleeps on tree branches. It holds the branch tightly with its hands and tail so it doesn't fall, and sometimes even sleeps sitting up. Bat is a tiny nighttime sleepyhead. It hangs upside down and rests, dangling from a branch or the ceiling of a cave. Penguin sleeps standing up, tucking its head to its chest, and can nap right in the middle of the colony. It also takes turns sleeping with other penguins so no one misses danger. Yes, the correct answer is the bat. Bats sleep upside down, hanging by their little feet like tiny umbrellas. This helps them take off quickly, just let go and they're flying. Their tiny feet are so strong they can hang for hours without falling. Bats love to gather in big groups and sleep together, hanging like a garland from the cave ceiling. They even have their own chatter, talking to each other while they sleep. And they can yawn and stretch while hanging upside down. It looks super funny. Some species even wrap their wings around themselves like a cozy blanket to stay warm. Which animal lives in the coldest environment? Penguin, camel, seal, fox. Penguin is a true cold water resident. It swims perfectly, dives for fish, and hardly ever gets cold thanks to its thick feathers and fat layer. Camel is the desert champion, but in freezing weather it would get very chilly. Still, it's amazing at saving water and carrying heavy loads in the hot sun. Seal is a sea creature that loves icy waters. It swims fast, dives deep, and its thick fat and fur keep it warm in freezing temperatures. Fox is a master of adapting to different climates. It lives in forests and tundras, and in winter it hides its nose and paws in its fluffy tail to stay cozy. Yes, the correct answer is the penguin. Emperor penguins live in Antarctica, where temperatures drop to -60 degrees. To keep warm, they huddle together in big groups, like a little kindergarten, and take turns moving inside the circle. Penguins have thick feathers covering a layer of fat, and even their feet and beaks are protected from the cold. They can dive deep under the ice, catch fish, and even share food with friends. Penguins walk in long lines, sleep on the ice, and adult penguins take care of the chicks, keeping them warm with their bodies. Sometimes they even slide on their bellies across the ice, like tiny snowy sleds. Which animal sleeps with one eye open? Owl, dolphin, jellyfish, frog. Owl is a nighttime hunter. It sleeps during the day and can sometimes keep one eye open to watch its surroundings. Its eyes are big and round, usually orange or yellow, and help it see even in complete darkness. Dolphin is a clever sea sleeper. It closes only one half of its brain while the other half stays awake to watch for danger and manage breathing. Its eyes are dark and shiny, and even while sleeping it can keep an eye on the world around it. Jellyfish is simple like wobbly jelly. Frog is a master of camouflage. Its big, round eyes, sometimes bright green or golden, can stay open while it rests to watch for predators. The correct answer is the dolphin. Dolphins sleep with one half of their brain awake, so it's like they are both sleeping and awake at the same time. While asleep, they sometimes swim on the water's surface like little sleepwalking sea creatures, all while breathing calmly. Their big, shiny eyes are always alert, and they even use expressions and looks to talk to their friends. Dolphins can sleep in groups, supporting each other and helping younger members. Which animal curls up into a ball to protect itself? Hedgehog, squirrel, hare, fox. Hedgehog curls up into a spiky ball to protect itself from predators. Its spines are actually stiff hairs that make it almost untouchable. Squirrel hides in tree holes or on branches so predators won't see it. It can run fast and jump from branch to escape danger. Hare protects itself with sharp senses and super speedy legs. It can dart away instantly and zigzag to confuse hunters. Fox uses camouflage and clever tricks. It sneaks quietly through bushes, hides in the grass, and uses its smart moves to escape danger. Yes, the correct answer is the hedgehog. Hedgehogs curl up into a little spiky ball, showing only their quills. They can hide their noses and peek out like tiny spies to check if it's safe. Sometimes they even roll on the ground like little wheels. Hedgehogs live in forests and gardens, sleep in cozy burrows or under leaves, and some species store food under the grass. They can make quiet sounds, hiss, and even click their teeth when they're annoyed. Hedgehogs are clever and curious little creatures who love exploring safely around their home. Which bird has the sharpest beak? Eagle, pelican, parrot, stork. Eagle is a true hunter. It has a powerful, sharp beak that can tear its prey into pieces in just seconds. Eagles can see for miles and plan their attacks like playing a video game. Pelican is a big fish lover. Pelicans can swim and dive, but their beak is more for scooping than for tearing prey apart. Parrot is smart and colorful. It has a short, curved beak that helps crack nuts and seeds. Parrots can hold food in their feet and even talk to humans, but their beak isn't as sharp as an eagle's. Stork is tall and graceful. Its long, straight beak helps catch fish and frogs in the water. Yes, the correct answer is the eagle. The eagle is a superhero among birds. It can spot prey from super high in the sky, plan its attack, and tear it apart with its sharp beak in seconds. Eagles build huge nests that they use for many years and take great care of their chicks. Its sharp beak is like a superhero's knife, and its strong claws help catch prey like a true champion. Sometimes eagles fly for huge distances without stopping, checking their territory and hunting like real sky hunters. Which animal is the slowest creature on land? Snail, sloth, turtle, kangaroo. Snail moves very slowly, but carefully. Its little home, the shell, is always with it, and it can hide inside if it feels danger. Sloth is the king of slowness. It lives in trees and sleeps most of the time, moving at just a few steps per hour. Sloths are so slow that moss and tiny plants sometimes grow on their fur. They almost never rush, real nature, chill masters. Sometimes a sloth hangs upside down, stretching like it's doing morning yoga. Turtle is slow but steady. It can move longer distances than it seems, and its strong shell protects it from predators. Kangaroo is a fast jumper. The correct answer is the sloth. Sloths are so slow, it's like they live in their own time. They sleep up to 20 hours a day, rest on branches, and even talk quietly to each other. Their fur is a mini ecosystem. Moss, tiny insects, and even microalgae live there. When a sloth finally decides to move, it does so slowly and carefully, as if every step is a meditation. Sloths also love to nap and hang upside down, stretching for fun like true tree yogis. Which animal can go the longest without water? Camel, lion, elephant, kangaroo. Camel is the true desert master. It can go without water for several weeks, saving moisture in its body and using the fat in its humps for energy. Camels can handle the heat and even sandstorms like pros. Lion can go without water for a couple of days, getting moisture from its prey. It rests in the shade to save energy and hunts at night. Elephant can go a few days without water but prefers to drink regularly and bathe in waterholes. It uses its trunk like a pump to splash water on itself to cool down. Kangaroo can go a few days without water but usually gets moisture from plants and dew. It uses its powerful jumps to quickly reach food and water sources. The correct answer is the camel. Camels can survive without water for weeks or even months in extreme conditions. Their humps are not water tanks but fat that stores energy for survival. They can make funny faces, grimace, and even spit when they're angry. Camels can raise their eyebrows, open their eyes wide, and peek over sand dunes like they're watching a desert TV show. They can even sleep standing up, conserve moisture in amazing ways, and survive the desert like true superheroes. Don't forget to hit subscribe and give a like if you want to learn lots of fun and amazing facts about animals. Join us and let's explore the wild world together.